นะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะปฏิรูปเดสวะโสจะปุเปจะกตปุญญาตาอัตตสัมมาปณิทิจะเอตัมมังกลมุตตัมมันติ Today would be my last talk because tomorrow I'm going back to Thailand and then on the way to Sydney. Hopefully, if my health is strong enough, I might see you again. This place is very special, no? Wat Palelai. Okay, think of because a place where people come for offerings, do the chanting, dana, observing the sila, morality, and listen to the teaching and practicing meditation. So the whole range of the teaching of the Lord Buddha has practiced here in this particular place. So one of the holy place in Singapore. So have to be proud of it, You should be proud of it. And so keep practicing the teaching of the Lord Buddha. It will benefit yourself and benefit all living beings. Nothing is better than the teaching of the Lord Buddha. Nothing is better than practicing the teaching, because this brings us great happiness, peace, and eventually freedom from suffering. So always kind and generous, always live moral life, and always have some sort of understanding or wisdom. That's the great three virtues of Buddha I have mentioned last night: great compassion, great purity, and great wisdom. So, homage to the Buddha through our own physical body, homage to the Buddha through our own mind. So that means whatever we can, any kind of offering we can do through this body, we do. Anything that he taught us to do, to practice, we do. He taught us to practice meditation. We do our best to practice meditation. And he taught us to develop wisdom. We do our best to develop wisdom. When you see the teaching of the Lord Buddha, suppose they are coming in group, you have to understand gradually, start from beginning. Of course, the mind is the center of everything. You can say that sila is there, samadhi is there, panya is there, morality is there, meditation is there, wisdom is there, right in the mind. But in practice, you have to go gradually, have to practice gradually. I have mentioned to you last night about the great five powers that help us to practice the teaching. Saddha, faith, and confidence have to inspire yourself to have faith and confidence in the teaching, in the law of the karma, in the triple gem. That has to be. Otherwise, if you don't have this faith, what happened to the mind? uh, the mind would not have any kind of respect, no faith at all. When there is no faith, you would fall into the worldly way. So many people are very busy in working for their own prosperity and happiness without thinking, without practicing the teaching of the Lord Buddha. Some say that, oh, I have enough money. Why I have to worry? Uh, some said, I have nothing to concern. So everything is provided. If that all are true, if there is no suffering for that person, we should follow that step. But it's not true. So if there is no good thing there, you have to understand that if there is no good thing, the bad thing will take over. If no generosity at all, greed take over. If no kindness and compassion at all, uneasy feeling or anger take over. If no meditation, distraction take over. If no wisdom of the Four Noble Truths, you know only the worldly way. Can't help us to come to the freedom from suffering. So faith and confidence is the first. And then once you have faith, you make effort. Because the effort to practice, that is the beginning, is that the start of the practice. Viriya or Samma Vayama. Keep practicing what is good, what the Buddha taught us. Keep doing it, and then all the bad things would go away. Good and bad never mix. When you do good, the bad will go away. So, and then you would realize the truth by yourself. This kind of realization comes slowly, because we are not well developed in the practice. We practice bit by bit, then a kind of realization coming, and helping us to understand the truth. We would see through our own effort, we come to the Sanditi goal. We will see the power of generosity by ourselves, the power of morality by ourselves. We can see the power of meditation and the power of wisdom by ourselves. Sanditi goal. You have to be understood by yourself. You have to be realized by yourself. So effort come first. Faith come first. Effort come second, and the third, we get great benefit from a slow realization or slow understanding what the Buddha taught. The most beautiful thing is that when we practice meditation, is the mindfulness. That's the base of life. Very mindful of the breath, in, out, and simple and concentrated, away from the uneasy feeling, away from the sensual pleasures, because uneasy feeling, sensual pleasures cause what they call liking and disliking, cause distraction to the mind. The mind cannot have peace because of the uneasy feeling, because of liking and disliking or attachment to the sensual pleasures. The mind have to be quiet. The mind have to be far away from this kind of distraction. So then alone sitting, as we see the Buddha or our teacher by ourselves, without anyone involved. When you practice meditation, what they say, imagine that you are alone by yourself. Even many people, hundreds of people around you, but see only yourself, see only your breath. Have to be single in that way, and then distraction would have no place. When there is distraction, then what they call that doubt in the teaching is there. You don't believe in the practice, you don't believe in the teaching. That is the distraction to the mind as well. But with the very good one, the doubt die away. So very clear, the path very clear to you, and you move on, and do your best, and then come to the that calmness and equanimity and mindfulness. So I like to emphasize this because through kindness and generosity, you might realize, you might see what they call the benefit from it from time to time when you think of it. Even you practice morality, you have precepts, you might see the power of it from time to time. But when it comes to the meditation, right now, right here and now, you have peaceful mind, you have mindfulness. So that means what we don't want, the uneasy feeling, unhappiness would go away. So it had been hidden away because the mind is calm and clear, like the calm and very and clear water without dust and dirt disturbing it. So keep practicing, and then mindfulness is very important. Sati, samadhi, and panya. Concentration deeper and deeper to rest and relax in that samadhi, if you can. So after that, you have strong base, very peaceful, very calm. To understand what the Buddha taught will not be that too difficult. Easy when the dust and the dirt are settled down. Because you can see it clearly as you see fish and see sand and see rock in that through that clear water. So practicing and always an ehipassiko. Don't let your mind go or wander around to anyone, anybody. Keep inside yourself, inside your own body. Be mindful what you are doing. Always mindfulness. Always have mindfulness. And then opanayiko, whatever happen, because a very peaceful mind, you see that you own something, you possess something that's so wonderful, so great, so good to you. So what happened? The noise or anything at all that come from outside, they are the outsider, they are the foreigner, they are not you. So if you attach to it, if you are sensitive to it, you are the wrong person. Your mind is wrong, not right. Why you have to attach to other? If anything not good, why you have to be worried about it? And then when they see anything negative come from the bad people, you would know easily, because if they are bad, what else they can do? They have to say something wrong, they have to do something wrong all the time. Why you have to worry about them? No, let go, forgive, and having equanimity. So it's your own mind that creates trouble. If you don't let it go away, keep it inside, ehipassiko, open ego all the time, teaching yourself to be calm and peaceful and concentrated. Then through the wisdom, pachatangbe, you would realize the truth by yourself. So this is something that I have to emphasize. Before I like to say something not different, but something that might be helpful to you tonight. I saw the Mangala Sutta, the blessing chanting in Chinese. Beautiful character, the teaching of the Lord Buddha. Happy myself when I see the Chinese character, any language at all, when it's the teaching of the Buddha exists in it, I'm happy. Because through that language, people can understand what the Buddha taught. First, about the Mangala Sutta, the very important part in life when you come to the practice, Asevana Jabalana, have to stay away from the bad one all the time. Don't mix with the bad one. If you can't say you have to be with them, distance your mind away from them. Why is so bad? Why we have to stay away? What happens is, if people drinking, they would ask you to drink like them. If they're not good, they would ask you, insist you to do like them. The bad one always bring us down. Never, because they have no wisdom, no merit to bring us up. They would bring us down all the time. So stay away from them is the best. If not, I say that distance your mind from them. Never mix, because they're going to cause trouble to you. So once you stay away and always association with the very good people, good monks, good teachers, and good friends, Kalyana is the one that helps you all along to attain, even from this point, from this start, from this beginning, it can help you to attain Nibbana, because having association with the good people. Here, but Palelai have a chance to invite many ajahn in the past, have come to the place and giving the teaching to you. And also many of you has been to the Buddhist country, especially Thailand, have many good teachers. The forest tradition quite well developed. Some, I would say that they are the truly disciple of the Lord Buddha. Having a chance to give anything at all, just put the food in their bowl or anything given to them. If you are very sincere and honest, if you live a moral life, you get something great back to yourself. Because what happens is that when they give you a blessing, nothing less, if you want to, than the freedom from suffering. But if you're not that strong, of course you get what you want. Happiness in this life on earth, happiness in the heaven, or in the Brahma world. But truly speaking, what they want you to attain is freedom from suffering. So if you wish to be enlightened, you get what you want. I heard from one teacher that the fact that I have come along this way and achieved something because I have a chance to give to the enlightened disciple of the Lord Buddha. From there, my life getting better and better, he said. And this life, the last life. And that the great benefit comes from giving something to the enlightened one. So association with the good people is so important. Then puja ja pujanayana, and then always worship, always pay respect to those who are worth of worshipping. So you come here Wherever you are, you go to India, Thailand, or any country, when you see the Buddha image, go straight. Don't have to talk to the monk. And if there is no monk around, just bow to the Buddha and ask for the blessing, ask for the happiness and peace in your life. You would get what you want. If you are a good person, always kind to the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha, you would get what you want. In fact, you can see that in the Buddhist country, even in India or Thailand or Burma, anywhere, especially I have read, because in Thailand, the story that Buddha Mahakasapa had come to build the stupa 8 years after the Buddha passed away. So that to Nakhon Phanom, that stupa still there, looked after by the king of Laos for so many, many years, 100 years. And then now in the Thai kingdom, well looked after and well worshipped by many people. So much so that they said that if you are, when I was young, if you are able, if you can walk, if you're a strong boy, strong girl, in your lifetime, you have to go and pay respect at least one time, because over there is the relic of the Lord Buddha. So it will bring you a great benefit. Many of the enlightened disciples in Isan, northeastern Thailand, have come to pay respect and chant over there. And those who have great, parami, they achieve enlightenment. So every year, on the third, on the full moon day of the third lunar month, they have a celebration. People in the past, they have no cars, only bullock cart, only walking from many corners of the country, a long distance, and they try their best. Sometimes they spend 2 nights, 3 nights before they reach the place. They even said that if you have to be on the bullock cart, and then your mind always respecting the Buddha, the Dhamma, Sangha, your merit is not as great as you are walking by yourself without on the cart. Every step you walk bring you a very great merit. That's what I have been told, what I have heard. So today, still there. Then I read the story even in Laos, Tha Luang, the great stupa in Laos, that over 200 years after Buddha passed away during the time of Ashoka, some of the enlightened monks have come and then built up the small stupa and helped by the king of that place, long way back. So, if from the beginning a small stupa, but later on, king in the 14th century, I think, King Siddhartha, the great king of Laos, built a big stupa. It stays until today. So anything at all dedicated to the Buddha would last forever. Would last forever. Any person who have a chance to come and pay respect will get a great benefit. So coming to the temple, going anywhere, find out the holy place first, and then pay respect, face to face to the Buddha, and then wish if you like to get anything in your life, you would get what you want. And then even through some sort of magical power that really could come. I read the story of the relics in Doi Suthep, on the very famous place on a hill called Doi Suthep in Chiang Mai. So some of you might have been there. There is the relic. The relic come through the great monk in a long path from Sukhothai. He has been to Burma, he has been to Chiang Mai, and one day he have a dream that there were some relics outside under the small shrub. Could you go? That's the relic of Buddha. Could you take care of them? So he wake up and find out there were relics. So that has been given to the king. So the king Kuna at that time, he liked to see where to enshrine that relic. So put the relic on the what you call the small case or on the back of the elephant, and the elephant went up to the hill or those steps, and there the king built a stupa. And the other one, Suan Dok in Chiang Mai itself. So through association with the good one, through the help and the support of the good one, we could get something for ourselves. So the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha always have great compassion for all of us. Without his help and support, there's no chance we would have such a good practice. And then in Thailand, don't know how long ago that small stupa in Nakhon Pathom has been there since Ashoka time, when he sent the 8th mission, that number 8 mission went to Sri Lanka, prosper over there, where Mahinda and Sanghamita spread Buddhism over there in Sri Lanka. That Buddhism lasts until today, and quite a few places have the relics. And then Thailand, Sona and Uttara came to they call the land of the gold. That means the place between the lower Burma or from central Burma to the central part of Thailand called Suvarnabhumi. So we got the relics, and then but they have no story attached to it. So this I like to emphasize that wherever you are, wherever you go, don't forget, pay respect and worship the relics of the Buddha or the good place, the good monk. Without doing this, there's no blessing. The blessing will always come to you when you worship those who are worthy of worship. Now we come to the Patirupada Savasoja I have mentioned. If you have a chance to be born in a good place, in a suitable place, in a suitable country where Buddhism exists, you are very, very lucky. Very, very lucky. One of the highest blessing in life. So don't let you down. Singapore is one of the places where Buddhism prosper in the long past, and the King Vijaya or Srivijaya dynasty or Sailendra or other, Buddhism flourished in Java area and coming up to southern part of Thailand, and what they call Phra That Nakhon Si Thammarat and Phra Boma That in the place where Puta Surat Thani, where a great teacher Buddhadasa stay. So these are the place when you come across, when you have a chance, you come and pay respect. It will be great indeed. You are, when you practice the teaching of the Buddha, you should feel that you are the son and the daughter of the Buddha. So Sakaya Putta, Sakaya Chitta, that means the son of the Sakaya, the son of the Buddha, the son of the daughter of the Buddha. Patirupadesa, also here, that a very suitable place where the teaching of the Lord Buddha can be what you call house, your own body and your own mouth. From here, you are not supposed to do anything wrong physically. From here, from the mouth, you're not supposed to say anything wrong. So always right action and always right speech. Patirupade svasocha pupe jakata punyata. If you have done something good in the past, the one of the highest blessing in your life. All of us, when we come to human being, that means that you have been a good person, you have done some good karma already. Otherwise, you cannot be a human being. Better than that, you have come across the Buddhism, the teaching of the Lord Buddha. So you have been blessed by your own good karma, born as human being, have a chance to see the teaching of the Lord Buddha. This way called Puppe Kata Punya. You have done something good in the past. But in the practice, easy to have something good done in the past. Just do it today. Do it now. Do it at this moment. When the time pass, it becomes a very good karma. So if you practice generosity today, you practice morality today, you practice meditation today, and do the chanting today, tomorrow it becomes the past. That means puppe kata punyata. You have something good done in the past. Not necessary to what you call last life, but keep doing it. When the time passes, you have done something good. That good thing from the past supporting the good present, and you will have a good future. So those who are not lucky, they go to if they break the 5 precepts, they don't practice generosity, they go to Apaya Phumi. There are 4 of them. First, they are going to be born as animal. Second, as ghost and spirit. Third, as asura kaya, some kind of bad spirit. And then the fourth, in hell. 4 Apaya Phumi, we call the land of the great suffering. You have to stop. Never go there. So how not to go there? Have to keep 5 precepts plus practicing generosity and morality and generosity. So puppe kata punyata atta samma paniti. This one is very important. The main center of the practice is the mind. If the mind is well established atta samma panitiya, in the Dhamma, you get everything. If that mind has sila, if that mind has meditation, if that mind has wisdom, you get everything. So that's the great thing in life. So this is the highest, once you have it, you get the highest blessing in your life. Patirupade socha puppe jakata punata. Having stay in a proper place, a good place, having done good karma in the past, have the mind when established in the teaching of the Lord Buddha. These are the great thing in life. These are the great blessing in life. So from there, Mahu Satchanja Sipanja. Now, If we have a chance to hear many things, what they call great knowledge, Bahu Sutta, that means you have two ears and listen to many kind of good teaching. So it's very good indeed. In practice, have to speak less because of one mouth, but the ear have to listen to the good teaching. First and foremost, listen to the good teaching first. And then later on, of course, the bad thing will come along. But if you have good control over the six senses, practice more meditation, the bad one will be kept behind. The good one will stay inside. So they Mubahu Satchanja Sipanja. And then learning many things, like you go to school, go to the universities, you learn many subjects. But when it comes to the Sipanja, I mean, take one as the most important in life. You have to be expert and skillful in something. So here we don't talk about the other, how to develop our mind through the bring it up to the level of good sila, good samadhi, and good panya, good morality, good meditation, and good wisdom. This is our what they call very important and special knowledge. Vinayo Bahu Satchanja Sipanja Vinayo Jasu Sikito Supasita Jayavata. Coming along, if the Vinaya, that means that the discipline are well trained, well practiced by you, that's the great thing in life. What does it mean? We must have some sort of discipline, a good discipline, good training. When they call it Sila Sikha, Jita Sikha, Panya Sikha, I mean the training of the Sila. Training your body to accept Sila, training your mouth to accept Sila, training your mind to accept Sila. So Vinayo means taking anything that's not good away from your mind. The good one would stay there, clear, calm, and beautiful. Great. It makes you very happy. So a good person must be well established in a discipline. Well disciplined, wherever you are, sincerity and honesty, always there. Harmlessness to the other, always there. Kindness to other, always there. And bring protection, security to everyone. Make sure you don't cause trouble to any person. Very sincere and honest and away from drinking intoxicating drink. This we call Vinayo Susikito. The Vinaya has been well trained and well practiced by you. Supasita Jayavaja. Now you have learned so many things. You have been taught to speak and to talk. Make sure that Supasita Jayavaja, you speak only the good one. Yeah, there are four of them. Satjang Pane, always speak the truth. Piyang Pane, always the pleasant word. Supajitang Pane, always the very good, very productive, bringing to happiness and peace. And Dhammang Pane, only act according to the Dhamma. This we call Supasita Jayavaja. The speech that has been well said is one of the highest blessings in life. Remember this. So whatever you say, make sure that always bring happiness and peace to everyone. And then move on. Mata Pitu Upathanang. Now come to the good practice in life. When you come to the temple, some people said, you are kind and good to the monk, to the monastery. You don't look after your own father, mother. You don't look after your family. You leave your wife behind. You leave your husband behind. No, in the practice, Mata Pitu Upatanang, always looking after my father and mother. One of the highest blessings. They are kind and good to us. So whatever they do for our own happiness and success. For other people, like when normal people, when they do good, what we say here is just return good to each other, 50 and 50. You do good to them, they do good to you. But our father, mother, very different. They sacrifice their life for our own happiness and success. So if we fail to be grateful to them, we fail in our life. So in the Chinese philosophy, the teaching is that if anyone has no gratitude to father and mother, no success. So why every year, the Chinese New Year, first thing first, they have to go and pay respect to their ancestor. So from gratitude and kindness to father and mother, bring them to good teaching of the Lord Buddha. Mata Pitu Upatanang, Putta Darasa Sangho. Now, as a man of the family, you have wife, and as a lady, you have husband. So there are commitment there, duty and commitment to each other as a good husband and good wife. As I said yesterday, that in practice, by tradition, we take husband and wife as one life, not separate one. So you have to what you call bear with each other in time of happiness and in time of suffering. If you can do this, you are fulfilling, or you have fulfilled your duty to your wife, to your husband. What happens when you are good? So you become a very good father, good mother. And then the children would be well looked after, well behaved, have a good education, because good mother and good father look after them. Without good father and good mother, what happens? Children very lonely, have no protection, no security, no good at all. What to do to the children? The teaching of the Buddha here, what they say that make sure that your children well behaved, make sure that your children have a good education. So we can say in a tell them not to do anything bad, tell them to do good, and then tell them to have a very good education. And then arrange the marriage later, and whatever you have, when you get older, you can give to them. This duty of the father and the mother. So those who fulfill and perfect this duty, you get the blessed thing in life. So important, no? The Buddha think of us as a family life. How to be a good father, good mother, good husband, and good wife depend on this teaching. Gratitude to the parents, and then happy with your partners, with your husband and wife. Look after your own children. And then the other one in there, Anakula Jakamanta. This is very important. Don't let anything half done for this one, half finished. No good. If you do anything at all, do it correctly, perfectly. You clean the toilet, you clean the kitchen, you clean the hall, you clean the room. You do anything in your life. If you have time, do it properly, correctly. That means anakula jakamata. Don't leave anything half finished. So if you can perform this beautiful teaching, wonderful life, you get the highest blessing. And then later on, Dhanancha Dhammachariyacha. Now, the commitment, the duty to the family has been done. Now, Dana generosity to all living beings, to the monks, to the monastery, to the community, we call Dana. Dhammachariya means practicing the Dhamma. Here means keeping the 5 precepts strictly. Very important to keep the 5 precepts, because if the precepts are not good, compared to the boat that crossing the sea of the suffering, it's nowhere. You can't go. The boat would sink because of the boat leaking. So if the bad karma is has been done by you all the time, if you keep doing the bad karma all the time, no chance to get across the sea of the suffering. So Dhammachariya, practice the Dhamma, is there. Dhamma means something that, if you like to know the meaning, something that holds its own nature. Here means the good one. But the two kinds of the Dhamma and Adhamma, what it holds its own nature never change. Good never change to bad, bad never change to good. So once you understand that, take the bad one away, practicing the good one would last forever. Yatakanancha Sangha. Now, directly with kindness to all relatives and friends. Yataka means relative by blood or relative by association. Yataka means by knowing. That means can be relative by blood or by association. So you have to look after them if you can. I have heard that Chao Khun Samai has done our monastery here, Abbot Palelai, many people. Bindabat has many things, so many things, and then giving away for the poor. Great indeed, no? Here we are in Singapore. You ever been to Europe? You would miss your own country, small country, so much. Why? Over there, when we go and we eat anything, we are told and taught to just have enough, never leave it like uneaten. Something, don't do like that. It's bad manner. So many poor people, that means they don't have that much. The food that's circling around when on a big occasion, just I have seen enough. They're not that as far as my feeling is concerned, they're not that rich. Europe, for me, I see there are many rich people. They're rich, have no concern, but some maybe, and the rich and the poor have to work hard, but not enough for food to go around. If you go to Paris, to the place so clean, only some place, but not all the place. Outside, very dirty. Many people living the tent here and there. You could not imagine how they pass water and all that, No place for them. If we have to go, we have to pay to go to the toilet. We have to have money or go to the cafe shop. so that after having coffee we can go to the toilet. Oh, terrible. No. Oh, here the food after the monks and after lay people, when I see 2 days, oh, so much. So that you have been very lucky. But there's something, the weakness in here, I like to tell you. You should not enjoy so much, no? Otherwise, you get spoiled. You get spoiled. Go to Thailand or Burma, any Buddhist country, and practicing in a place where not much food to go around. Can you bear with it? And then that, if you can be happy with what happened to you, oh, you get the best. Think of the Buddha, no? So many lives he had practiced parami. He should be happy, stay in the palace and attain enlightenment. But doesn't work that way. They have to renounce the sensual pleasures, because one is that why too much food is not good. Moderation in food. If you eat so much, the energy that you have going to create sensual pleasures or attachment. Meditation, no good. If you feel sleepy, no good. So with less food, moderation in food, you can practice very well. The energy that you have after having less food, very fine. Easy to sit back and relax and meditate in the morning. And then the quietness of the place is so important. So that is what they call the weakness, but after all, it's the mind that working. So whatever happens, you might not have a chance to go overseas in a very simple place. Here, you should think of it and where or what occasion you have time to practice, you go along. When you close your eyes, you have good meditation and wisdom would arise. No? So, Yatakananja Sangho, don't forget, all of us, we survive because of the goodness of father and mother, because of the goodness of the auntie and uncle, so many relatives involved, so many people. So we have to be kind and good to them. This will bring you a very high as the blessing. Na dana ja Dhamma jariya ja yadakana nanja sanghaho anavachane kamane. Whatever you do should not cause trouble to anyone, anybody. Have to be a very positive, wholesome life. Some wholesome profession, not to harm and hurt anyone, anybody. But when it comes to the bad one, anything bad, don't bring it in to your own practice, your own body, and to your own mouth. Any bad thought, liking, disliking, you don't bring in. So have to be harmless thought all the time. Have to be wholesome and positive thought all the time. Anavachane kamani. The karma that has no bad effect in it, that have no danger, no disadvantage in it. So that it was taught by the Lord Buddha. Then arati virati papa. Now arati means have to stay away. Virati have to be far away. Virati means have to stay away from the bad action. What does it mean? Emphasize again on the 5 precepts. Not allow your body to harm and hurt anyone, any living being. So the metta is very important. May I be happy. May all living beings be well and happy in all directions. May any living being be well and happy. Be kind and good to them. And stay away from the wrong, the bad karma, physically and verbally all the time. Even stay away from the bad thought if possible. arati viripti papa. Arati means, I said, stay away from all bad action. Virati means don't do anything wrong. Preventing yourself from doing the wrong thing. Matcha pana cha sanyamo. Here, you have to restrain in drinking. That means you have to stay away from drinking intoxicating drink. If you like to teach the children, the young people, make sure that there are 6 things that would bring them to the great disaster in life, what we call apaya mukha. First, drinking intoxicating drink. Second, going out at night. Third, going to a bar and club. Fourth, gambling. Fifth, having bad friends. And 6, laziness. So laziness seems to be okay, no? But not okay. No? There's no success, no prosperity, no progress in life if you are lazy. Samma vayama is there, right effort. Viriya effort is there, great effort is there. You have to make effort to change yourself, to train yourself to be a good person. So, and then tell them to work hard, uttana samada, get up and work hard. Brace the heat and the cold. Here you have to brace the heat. No? Over there in Sydney, have to brave the heat and the cold. If you can do that, you get money. And then always save money, always have good friends, always spend money wisely. Don't have too many collection, no? So don't do that. Save money for yourself and for your family and to support Buddhism or whatever you like to do. And then dealing with the people, always kind, always pleasant words, always helpful, always humble and polite. That's the teaching of the Buddha, taught all of us as a lay person. So if they like to be prosperous and happy in life, they have to follow what the Buddha taught. Appamado arati viriti papa macha pana cha sanyamo appamado cha thammesu. That means that now we have to be careful, to be mindful all the time. We grow up day by day, getting older day by day. Sickness could come anytime. All sort of trouble could come anytime. Have to be very mindful. Make sure that every day you do the good karma. Every day you live a moral life. Every day you practice meditation. Otherwise, you become a careless person. So when the trouble comes, there's no, no protection, no refuge. So easy to know what happened to us. From my experience, those who have good karma go to the good place, good life. And any person who are living this world, on the departure, when the mind is going to a new place, if that person been welcomed by a very good person coming to look after you, so kind, so harmful, so good to you, that means you have a good place. But if that person coming as a police to say something, with a very strong word and so on, you go to the bad place. Okay? Like, would come to get you on such day like this, that means you no hope to be better. But we would welcome you. Oh, that means very good place. There was one case that the lady and the monk, what they call the officer from what do you call it, the hell, tell everyone with a very strong word and manner. But when it comes to the good monk and the lady, oh, so polite, so humble. Sir, or up to you, Madam, up to you. You like to go back as human being or go to the heaven. That's your choice. If you like go to heaven, you have a bath in the river. There's new cloth for you. There is a chariot there. Take you to the heaven. But if you like to born as human being, you have to go back. Slowly go back the place where you come from. And then you will be born as human being. So the monk, I don't want to be in heaven. I like to be born again and practice. So the monk went back to the village, and then he can remember that he told the whole story that he had seen the officer from hell or from the heaven. So those who don't do the good thing have to be careful, no? And then move on, no? Because otherwise not enough time. Appamado etamang mudmang. What is it? Kanti jaso vajasata. Garavo janivato ja sanduti jakatanuta. Now we are coming to practice closely what you call to the Buddha, Dhamma, the Sangha. We're coming to the temple more often. Garavo means with great respect to the Buddha, Dhamma, and always humble and polite. Always now, before you have ambition to be rich and so on, but now when you come to the temple at this time and this stage, have to be satisfied with what you have. Otherwise, the energy would be channeled, what would be brought to the worldly way. You have to be satisfied with what you have. If there is enough food to go around, enough finance to support yourself, happy with it. But do the best. But happy with, don't go too far in the worldly way. Have to be satisfied. Because this have to be content. Otherwise, greed would take over, desire would take over. Kalena, because after that, Kalena Dhamma Savanang, having a chance to hear the Dhamma from time to time. So if you don't have time, don't respect the Buddha, the Dhamma that much, not satisfied, you spend your time in a worldly way, working very hard. There's no energy left to practice the teaching. So once you are satisfied with what you have, then you have a chance to practice the teaching. Kalena Dhamma Savanang. You have a chance to hear the Dhamma. So, in fact, the Dhamma, the teaching, is all everywhere in the books, and so many Kruba Ajahn had taught us. But if we don't listen to, have a chance to listen to, there's no chance to improve our understanding, no? And in the listening to the teaching, it's easy. You can have peaceful of mind, have wisdom at the same time, have good understanding of what the Buddha taught. So important. Garavo ja nivato ja santuti ja katanura kalena dhamma sabanang. Listen to the Dhamma from time to time. So many teaching now going around. So any teaching that's good for you, you pick it up. Anything you don't understand, you can ask. Kanti jaso vajasata. Now, coming to the practice. Why have to be patient? First thing first is that you are new to the practice. And the kilesa, the defilement, greed, hatred, and ignorance will not go away from you easily. You have to push them out. Practice generosity in order to chase greed away. Practice sila and mindfulness, kindness and compassion, metta, in order to chase the anger away. practicing meditation in order to chase the hindrance away, liking, disliking. This is the trouble of the mind. If you don't come to practice, if you don't meditate, what happens? These are the power, the negative power in your mind. Kama chanta, vyapada. We can say that liking, disliking, lust, anger. And then when the mind stops wandering, fall asleep, sleepiness. And then when you get up again, distraction. And when all this in you, your what you call your doubt whether the teaching is true or not. Why I have all the trouble? I've been Buddhist for so many years. Is what he said is true or not? Or when you have this doubt, no good the practice. So when you have a very clear, away from liking, away from disliking, away from sleepiness, away from distraction, away from doubt, the mind clear and calm. Now you see the clarity of the mind. You see the good and the bad in you. So happy when it comes to that level that now I realize the truth. I'm not perfect it, but I know the way. Won't be too far, won't be too long. If not this life, could be the next life. I will get it. You can tell. So, very important. Khanti, have to be patient. So vajasta, may obedient. What the Buddha said, what the teacher said, the good one, always take into your heart and your mind and follow it. Anything at all good, take into your mind. So have to be so vajasta, very obedient. Khanti cha so vajasta, samana nancha dasang. Now coming to see the good monk from time to time. Important to see the samana, the very peaceful, very calm, very pure, the good one. Because if you are distracted, you see the very peaceful person, your mind is drawn to it. Always that way. When you see the good one, always drawn into it. If he had a lot of loving kindness, you would like to be kind and compassionate. If he lived a very good precepts, you would like to live a moral life. So you would like it. It's drawn. You're drawn to the practice. But if we're talking about the higher stage of the practice, there's 4 kinds of samana. The sotapanna, the stream enterer, that means those who are enlightened. First one, Thakami, then the once returner, and the Anakami non-returner, and then Arahat, the fully enlightened. So keep practicing the teaching, kind and good to everyone, every day, kind and good to the monk. Suppose you feel that, some monk not good, no? But don't worry. Keep doing the good thing. You would find the good one. And then don't forget, like when you do the business, today some sort of benefit, have little bit of money from selling, but some other time you have plenty. So when you see not so good, but you show your kindness, supporting the monks, the monastery. So what you do, like a bury your treasure into that one in Buddhism. One day it come up to you as your own prosperity, your own good practice, because what you have done would come back to you. So samana nancha dasanang, have a chance to see. I think all of you have a chance to see some of the good. If you go to Thailand, there's still some who is very good indeed. But in any case, if they keep the good precept, they practice the teaching, okay. And don't blame anyone, don't blame anybody. Saying to ourselves, we learn from bad to good, from great ignorance to great wisdom, from great suffering to the great happiness. So all of us, as human beings, we are on the same boat. So we are not different from other. Might be lucky this time and we feel better than other, but in the practice, never have that kind of ego that you are better than them, you are equal to them, or lower than them. Don't feel that way. Keep practicing. Remove what is not good in you. Samanana Charadang. And Kalena Dhammasakacha. Now, when it comes to the good teacher, ask the question. So, very important. When you ask, they understand quite well how you practice, how you feel about the teaching of the Lord Buddha. That is the way to get what they call a good practice for yourself. Moving up from patient tapo ja brahmacharya ja, that are high up. Khanti means patience, tapo means great patience. Tapa here means the patient that's burned out everything that on the path, and means burn out everything that bad on the path. With the great tapo, with the great patience, great perseverance, great effort, nothing, no defilement will be left. So, in the level of khanti, the kilesa burning us, raka lust burning us, dosa anger burning us, old age sickness burning us, or moha burning us, is burning. What the world is in a flame. At one time when Visakha brought a group of ladies who you can't imagine. No? Even during the time of Buddha, the lady drink intoxicating drink too. 5 of them, they drink intoxicating drink. Their husband like to see them change, so they asked Visakha to ask 5 of them to come along and give dana to the monk, to the Buddha, so the Buddha can help. So they hide some what they call intoxicating drink. They take along. So just about to give food, and they drink and they start dancing. Oh, it's very bad, no? Very bad. You couldn't imagine that never happened in one Palelai or even my temple. No? One lady drinking and start dancing. One Buddha said, "Ko noha so kimanano, nichang palastetati." When the world is in a flame, why is laughter? Ko noha so kimanano, sit nichang, burning the mind all the time. Why you laugh? Why you thinking? Ko noha so kimanano, sit nichang palastetati. Antakarena onatha padipangna kavesatha. The world is in darkness. Why don't you find what they call the light, the lamp for yourself? Here we can see that raka, lust, dosa, anger, moha, delusion, burning us all the time. So the world in a flame. Why we laugh? Why we start dancing? So when the Buddha talked to them, all of them stop what they do and they become a very good disciple. So here, I like to emphasize that the Raka Dosa Moha is burning us on the time. We should stop. How to stop the flame of lust? As I said last night, mindfulness of the body, mindfulness of the aggressiveness of the body is so important. When you come to the truth of the body, you surrender yourself to that truth. You let go the attachment to the sensual pleasure. So easily, when your mind is so calm and so peaceful, you will not come to the what a conventional truth. Like people say, oh, beautiful, beauty, this and that. You know, you will not say that. you would not accept that because the body is not truly beautiful. So seeing again and again that lust or attachment to the sensible would, would stop. As if the flame, the big flame, get bigger and bigger and then stop. And then on the other hand, the dosa, the the dosa, the anger. How to stop here? We can say that the fire of anger. We have to stop with the rain of metta, the rain of metta, of loving kindness. Keep saying the loving kindness. May I be happy. May all living beings be very happy. Keep saying it. Spend your loving kindness all the time, all around you. When you practice it, what you have,ท่านพระครูor Chao Khun, and maybe some of you have chance that the 11 benefit of metta. I can't tell you in detail, but the first one, sukhang supati, you sleep well. Sukhang patipuchati, you wake up well. Na papakang pinang supati, you don't have bad dream. Manusanang piyohoti, you are well beloved by human being. Amnutsanang piyohoti, you are well beloved by the ghost and spirit. Devata rakhanti, the deity look after you. Even this much, you get a great benefit from having metta. So the dust and the dirt or the flame of the fire that arrive because of the anger come to settle down, come to stop because of metta. So important, no? The two things that are very obvious, showing itself, the liking and disliking, lust and anger. So, and I'd like to emphasize again that last night he talked to the Bhikkhu, Sinja Bhikkhu imang nawang sitate lahumesati. Bhikkhu, you have to empty the boat. When you cross the ocean of the suffering, great ocean, you need a boat. But the boat not leaking. Make sure that you have 5 precepts or have 8 precepts perfectly. Strict 5 or 8 precepts if you can, and 10 precepts, 220 precepts. So when the boat are not leaking, empty the boat. What does it mean? The dust and the dirt, what we have, what they call the liking, disliking, greed and hatred or lust and hatred is our mind. How to empty it? Through practicing mindfulness of the body, awareness of the body, through practicing to get rid of the lust and get rid of the dosa through having metta, loving kindness to all living beings. So if these two last anger come to an end, tato nibbana chetavara khanja dosanja. Once this has been given away, that tato nibbana means you are close to the freedom from suffering. Nibbana. The Pali said tato nibbana means as if we can translate into the very simple English. From then on, Nibbana is made easy. So once the Raga and Dosa have been stopped. So this is very, very important. We come to Tapoja. Brahmacharya means 8 precepts. Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya, like the lay life, normal lay life, having family and so on, they call Brahmacharya. Not a sublime life. But Brahmacharya 8 precepts means sublime one, the good one, the perfect one, away from the sensual pleasures. But for you, as a lay person, still have family, looking after each other. When the time comes, when the occasion comes, on the 8th day of the waxing moon or waning moon, you practice the 8 precepts. Stay separately or in a separate room for 1 day. No music, no song, meditate, no eating after midday, no lying or sleeping on a comfortable bed. It's important. And also you should think of the 5 precepts is just to control the body and the mouth. But when it comes to the 8 precepts, controlling the 6 senses, the eyes open all the time, and the ears open all the time, the nose, the tongue, the body, and the mind itself. So, how to control them? Meditate and close our eyes. That means have to be aware that after having good 5 precepts, the kilesa come through the eye, come through the ear, come to the nose, come to the tongue, come to the body all the time, come to the mind all the time. So nowadays, it's very, very hard because many people enjoy seeing what they see from their phone or have a good television set at home, enjoying all sorts of things. Oh, no, you would leave more the negative one in your own heart in the form of liking and disliking. Dust and dirt as form of defilement would accumulate. One day you will run into trouble. But if you stop your practice meditation, that dust and dirt, what they call the cause of the suffering, would come to an end. So, tapo ja brahmacharya ja ariya sajjanadasang. Now, coming to see the truth taught by the Lord Buddha. The 4 truths, the suffering, the cause of the suffering, the end of the suffering, and the path leading to the end of suffering. So, this one so important. Sometime I was asked, and there was the other, when I was in Kuala Lumpur, whether we have to suffer to learn the suffering. Some of the teachers, like Luang Tam Habo, he goes a very hard way. He have to go through it until he free himself from the suffering. But for the practice, if you think of it, Sila, Samadhi, and Panya, how much happiness we get from the Samadhi, okay? Piti, joy is there because the mind away from the sensual pleasure, away from the uneasy feeling, away from everything, any kind of distraction we are away from. So come to the quietness of the mind. Piti arise, joy arise, and then even what we call the brikama, even the mindfulness of the breath at the tip of the nose, you forget that. Even the word Putto, you forget that. Only the awareness of the mind stand out. And then the mind so calm, so peaceful, so concentrated, the what you call equanimity stand and the mindfulness. Asking yourself whether there any suffering at all by doing that. No. Very happy, very peaceful. But then from there, sit back and relax. Use your wisdom to see the body as it is. Happy to see the truth of life. But one day you're going to go through the painful one. But even that pain, just temporary. If the mind accepts it well, but it doesn't belong to you, you should not have any trouble. Why you have to cling to that decayed body? Why you have to cling to that old body? Your mind never die. How come you worry? Who is in suffering? If the mind is so clear, so good, you not in suffering. You are happy. But it's not that easy. So why I said that some of the teachers, they go through it, they sit whole night, the body aching, but until that pain come to an end. So they get a great benefit from it. But for me, I'm not that level, but I see this way, we take easy way, but How long we would come to that, I don't know. But they know they're not really, not suffering when we see the truth. So see the truth when you're still calm, kind, and happy, and see as they say, so as I, and let go of it. The body is not you. So when the body is not you, old age is not you, sickness is not you. That's all anatta. It's not you. And then what you say that happiness, that you're feeling happy feeling, unhappy feeling, neutral feeling, that is not you. It come and go. You never keep it. If there is, say, happiness will become your possession, your property, where you keep it, where you have kept it. No, we can't keep it. It come and go. So understand it, let go of it with a very peaceful mind. Let go the perception, the mental activities and the consciousness. Let go. They're not you. Anything that's not us, we're not supposed to claim that this is me. If you claim that it's you, you become the great robber in the ultimate sense. So you're not supposed in the low level, a robber, not to take what is not given to you. That means sila, morality. But at the end of the practice, you're not supposed to cling to something that is not you. So you have only the knowing mind. Even that knowing mind is a spiritual phenomena. It's not you. It's a phenomena. So when there is no ego involved, where is the place of suffering? No, there's no place of the suffering. You come down and see the suffering, the cause of the suffering. I like to say that something exists, the suffering exists, and the worst in us is the cause of the suffering. Now, on the other side, all this, the negative one on the left, on the right side, the finest one, the best one, is the end of the suffering. And the great part that leads us to the end of suffering is sila, samadhi, and panya, morality, meditation, and wisdom. So you come to understand the truth and working on this path, having good sila, good samadhi, and practice meditation, and until you come to realize the truth. What we're supposed to do again, as I said, that stop attachment to the sensual pleasure, make sure that you have a good sila, stop attachment to the sensual pleasure, and then stop that anger, uneasy feeling, then the boat is light. You can go quickly to the end of the suffering. Or in great detail, when we see sila, samadhi, panya, we should think of the Noble Eightfold Path. It's so important because over there, wisdom are required, are necessary at all levels of the practice, from the beginning right to the end. So from the beginning, you should have a strong belief in the law of the karma. Those who do good receive good, those who do bad receive bad. And practice meditation, make effort to stay away from the five hindrances. This is what we call the right understanding. And at the end, let go of the attachment to the five aggregates. Now, in the practice itself, sankappa means thought. That is the one that practicing. The mind that have good thought is the one that holding the wholesome thought away from attachment to the sensual pleasure, away from uneasy feeling, away from causing trouble to anyone, anybody. So this so important that you use this to purify your mind. Then having right action, right speech, right action, right livelihood as your foundation, always there. To come to the what they call the great sila, means your mind become sila, ati sila, pure and perfect. The mind that's so clear, so calm, so perfect, doesn't have any ability, that have anything to harm yourself or hurt anyone. So samadhi is just the same thing. The mind that have peace, has calm, clarity, letting go, what we call the having equanimity. So right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration, samma vayama, samma sati, samma samadhi have to be there. These are the things that helping you to purify sacitta prayodapanang, to purify your mind all the time, from the beginning up to the second level, to the middle part, to the middle one, and right up to the end. Sila, Samadhi, and Panya. But all in all, when it comes to the practice, Samasati, Samadhi, and Samadhi are the one. When it comes together, become a very powerful force and let go the attachment. So that Nibbana Satchikriyaja Tapoja Brahmajariyaja Ariya Satchanasang. See the Four-Noble Truths as it is as Nibbana Satchikriyaja. Because of practicing the Four-Noble Truths, you make Nibbana clear. You come to the end of the suffering. That's the whole starting from having no bad friend, having good friends, right up to the end of the suffering, Nibbana Satchikriyata. Not complete yet, the one stage more, but dealing with the eight worldly condition, Lapo, Alapo, gain and loss, Yaso, Ayaso, honor and insignificance, Ninda Pasangsa, blame and praise, Sukhang ja Dukhang, happiness and suffering. So when in this world, you have to be affected by this eight worldly condition. So you get gain first. Slowly, gradually, you come to loss. Doesn't mean that you will lose everything, but physically thinking of your physical body first. When you get older and use and all energy, happiness, that when old age comes, sickness comes, you come to loss. So not to affect when you are to be affected when you are so strong, not to be too elated, happy when you have gained, not to be unhappy when you face loss. Have to stay calm. But after enlightenment, after good practice, this will not affect you at all. But just to warn you, if you are not enlightened, this would come to you when, say, today you have gained, tomorrow you have lost. Whatever happened, what they say, that very easy word, Visame Samangcaraya. Suppose you walk on the very rough road, the up and down, you have to be stabilized. Make sure that you walk smoothly. So in terms of eight bodily condition, in terms of loss come to you, in terms of insignificance come to you, in terms of blame come to you, in terms of in case of suffering come to you, stay calm. And even with the good one, stay calm. But they warn you when you are in trouble. Visame means the uneven. Samang means even. Jaraya, walk smoothly, when you come to the uneven place. The mind should do that way, always calm. So not supposed to be sad when something bad happens, not supposed to be elate or attached to when some good thing happen. Have to kemang, asokang, virichang kemang. Asokang means not sad, virichang means no dust and dirt in there, and kemang, pure and perfect, equanimous. Once you have that, tamang kalamutamang, you come to the great blessing in life. This the teaching, because I see that the teaching on the wall in the room in Chinese character about the blessing chanting. So I like to convey my understanding to all of you, and this would be very helpful indeed. May the Triple Gem, the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha look up all look after all of you. May the deity in heaven rejoice in what you are doing today. May those in suffering free from suffering. May all of you here be blessed with long life, beauty, happiness, and always.
อันตมยามโอวาดกถาสาธุการังกตมาสิสาธุสาธุสาธุอนุโมทามิ
Okay. Any question?
Questions? No questions?
No question. Clear enough? Good understanding?
หลวงพ่อ thank you very much for your great teaching as well as your great blessing. I actually know that Luang Por knows Luang Por plan very well, I think. May Luang Por share some of Luang Por plan's teachings. Yeah. Thank you, Luang Por.
All this because I'm very fortunate, that we come. I have been blessed by quite a few teachers. The first one, Luang Por Buddharangsee, John, and maybe Wong has been to the place, but I'm not sure. He came to see us 2 years after I stay in Sydney. So I know him, but not closely, but know him very well because I've been kind to many monks, especially to the monk from Isan and from Laos. So I keep going and seeing Luang Por. On the way to Luang Por in Nong Khai, I stopped at the Wat Ban Tan because I know Luang Ta Maha Bua since I was very young. When I was a teacher, maybe at a time 9 Pansa, teaching Buddhism to the young children and young novice in Udon Thani. So that's a great thing in life. He taught me when I come there, because if you like to be close and you have something to offer. Luang Ta Maha Bua, a very kind, very good person, always kind. Whoever kind, whoever live a moral life or practice precept very well, he have a lot of compassion. So I have some draft or some check or brought and give to him. And during the great time that he helped to raise fund for the country, first I don't understand. how Luang Ta can do such things because million, 100 million, 1,000. Oh, how he can do that? I went to ask the monk there whether he has a vision about this. He said, because he saw nobody except him to help Thailand free from the financial trouble. Oh, and then I accept that. But after people giving something to Luang Ta, and all the gold and all that, I come to realize the truth. Oh, such a great thing. Put the money away. Just having a chance to give something to the enlightened one. No? If you wish to have anything, you get it. How many thousand people got that? Especially those who the ring and everything they have and give. How much the benefit they will get from generosity. Not only that, those who are not in Sila practice well because Luang Ta advised. Those who don't have samadhi, they practice well because Luang Ta advised, because he went around and teaching the people. I mean, 1,000 million people get benefit from that. Oh, that truth dawned upon me. Oh, Luang Ta. So I listen to his teaching very often. Wherever I go, Luang Ta is the one who straight to the point. You don't forget the teaching, no? Sometimes you listen to as if enlightenment is not too far away. Easy to come, but it's not that easy, though. Luang Pu Thet, and then Luang Pu Si come to visit. I know him, so every time I come to Thailand, I have to go visit Luang Pu Thet, stay with him, Luang Ta Maha Bo, and Luang Pu Si, because he had been to visit us 3 times, Luang Pu Si. Why I so attached to what is something that happened, no? Like a Luang Pu Thet, he stayed there for 7 days. At 3 o'clock sharp, I get up. Doesn't mean that I have good meditation, but I can't sleep that well. I have to get up because his presence there. But when he left, oh, so tired, I fall asleep. At this, I went this much, what happened? And Luang Pu see that, and so good, and he helped people. One of the men, he owned a shopping center, or he in trouble. Luang Pu, could I sell this or not? He said, Luang Pu said that the big thing, I can answer you quickly. It have to take at least 1 night to say yes or no. So in the morning, Phor Maha he said, oh, Than Maha, could you tell Thao Kẻ that don't sell it, it will be better and better later on. So they don't sell, and right. Oh, this kind of things is unbelievable. And then someone got cancer. Oh, went to see him. Oh, have to go to hospital. I said, oh, come there, just water, and he meditate on it, give to her to drink, and have a toothpick that he use it. You put in your hair when you are in a position. That lady still live until today. So this is only few things. So when you see that kind of miracle, that kind of thing happen. Oh, and the Luang Por Boonyarith attached to him because been to seen him many times. So kind, so compassionate. Every time he come there, whatever he get from any temple, any center, he give back. At least half to the center, half he take. But he never get to give to every monk. So his kindness goes around. And then what he said was one case, I don't like to mention the name and the place though. He said, this lady who is the president of the society, One day Buddhist robe, the monk, quite senior, I said, all of us don't know. After many years, one of the very senior monk disrobed, we call her that lady. So correct, And this, and then when there's no refinement, and Luang Por Boonyarith very quite good at this, He can tell, and quite a number of Kuba Ajahn. So that bring me to, when I have a chance to come to Thailand, always have a chance to see the very good teachers, listen to the Dhamma talk and all that. If there is any question, we ask. So that helped me. Luang Por Boonyarith, full of metta, he come to many places. And what happened to him during his last day? First I thought, we accept this. No, why I have to rush to see him when he arrived, because he's coming to the end of his life. But the lady who come along with me, oh no, Ajahn, you have to. When he passed away, you went there, said, no, Winnie, you have to go. Went there, and he's still unconscious now. And for almost a week, I a bit worried, but what happened that he liked to show his own body to his disciples, what happened to him, and not only that, waiting for all the disciples who are far away to come, and waiting for the good day to come. So on the day he couldn't pass away, that's the opposite day. The monk, nearly 100 of them, having patimokha, confessed, that meant they were free from the offense and the whole good, and the lay people have 5 precepts, 8 precepts. After the morning meal, they all surround his kuti, sitting there, waiting for him. So he waited for the very good community, perfect disciple to say goodbye at 3 o'clock and 15 minutes. And not only that, myself too, but on that day, and they sell lottery, I thought to myself, I didn't tell anyone. Well, the Thai people love to buy lottery. I would buy that number on the day. I thought to myself, but I keep quiet. That's not good, a bad karma. But it happened that quite a number of people, and it come out. He give good luck to everyone. So he choose the day to give a good luck to everyone. And among many teachers, that so neat and so clean, the cremation, Luang Por Boonyarith is perfect. Why? It comes from his own good practice. Handsome, but the tendency to be a lay person is not there. Asking parents, asking mother, many times he like to be a monk. Mother is the one who, no, I like to see you, but please, first for 7 days, and ask his monk to extend for 3 months, and then we stay on, ask his mother to stay on, and he had very good Ajahn, Luang Pu Suphap, Luang Ajahn from Mount Enlightened, From the day one as a monk, have a good teacher, and he practiced well, he sees that good. So that means in the past, he has done something wonderful, who has come close to enlightenment already. So when he come to Wat Aranya Vivek, Luang Pu Man stayed there because that is quite a holy place for one year or 1 Pansa. Luang Pu Man used to say that, don't worry, I don't have to stay the owner of the place would come at the end to stay here. So Luang Pu Wan is very good disciple of Luang Pu Man, stayed there for 11 years. And after that, Luang Po Pien. So he is great. His obvious virtue is compassion and wisdom. So that's what I have. But Luang Tam Ha Bo is something, it's all that when you have the good teachers and then you dream of them and all this, it's very helpful indeed. Luang Tam Ha Bo is the one that I saw quite often, but not all the time, quite often, that more than others in my dream. So that helping us to practice along. So don't forget, all good teaching from Kuba Ajahn, from Luang Po Thong or Luang Pu Li. Don't you know that Luang Pu Li is the Ashoka emperor born, come back as Luang Pu. You can see that the emperor's son and daughter attained enlightenment before the father, because the father is a warrior, So quite many lives. And Sankamita as daughter, and Mahinda as a son, spread Buddhism in Sri Lanka. And because of that, the scripture written there, all the teaching has been memorized by the Sri Lankan monk. Without them, Buddhism would be lost. So that's, but the good monk has all the good enlightened. We don't see, but have been all over the place, in a good place. They have to be there, unknown by us, unseen by us in the past. They come. So when they stay there, they pass away there, that's a holy place. So when you go up there, you practice meditation, enlightenment comes easily. So that up north is a very good place indeed. So that very helpful. So all in all, as I said, Asevanaja Baranang, by association with a good teacher, I am alive until today. Otherwise, I'm finished. So please do your best. Practice the teaching. If the good one doesn't come to tell you, the truth would dawn upon you. If you keep practicing, it's not that difficult. Not that difficult. Okay.
Guess it's a bit late. We should end the session. Thank you, Luang Por, for the teachings and the encouragement. We hope that you can come again. I think the last time you were here was 10 years ago. Hope you can come more often to tell us more stories and encouragement as well. Before we end, we'll have a seeking of forgiveness ceremony. And Brother Sun Xiang will lead us with the chant.
Okay, peace be Nanjali. Let's pay our respects to Luang Por, 3 bows. Kokakap. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Nam mô tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Please bow and keep our heads down. Mahathire pamadena tawaratayena kathang sapang aparadang kamatuno bante mahathire pamadena tawaratayena kathang sapang aparadang kamatuno bante mahathire pamadena tawaratayena kathang sapang aparadang kamatuno bante.
Khamami upasike hipi me kabitabang
Kamama bante
Yassa papang katangkabang kusare napi iti somang lokang papaseti aphavuto tikanema apivadana sili sanicang buddha vajayano jattaro dhammavatanti ayupanno sukhang phalang.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. 3 bows together. Bow.
What I say in Pali is that Yassa papang katangkamang kusalena pitiyati. If you have ever done anything wrong, physically, verbally, or spiritually, and then later on you stop that and doing the good thing to replace what you've been doing would chase all the bad one away, and then you would make what you call, you make yourself free and brighten the whole world as the moon emerging from the clouds. In practice, stop doing the bad thing, do the good thing. Like you pour the water into the bucket. In that bucket there is bad water, and then keep pouring. The bad water go away, leaving only the good quality of the water. So when you ask for forgiveness, when the bad thing gone away from you, and please do the good thing. You, the one who brighten your own mind, and brighten the mind of many people, like the moon emerging from the clouds. Okay.
ขอกับหลวง